wizard made an impossible promise. Väinämöinen had wagered a magical mill, the Sampo, to win a bride from the frozen north. The problem, he had no idea how to build it. No mortal smith possessed the skill. No incantation could summon it from nothing. So Väinämöinen sought out Ilmarinen, a master smith whose anvil existed outside the world itself. Ilmarinen agreed to attempt the impossible, forge a mill from grain and salt that would produce endless wealth forever. But the Sampo came with a curse and a war that would tear the north apart. How did one magical artifact destroy everything? Väinämöinen stands before the maid of Pohjola. She is beautiful and cold, daughter of the north, and he has just promised her something impossible. The Sampo, a mill that produces salt, flour, and grain without end. Her father Joukahainen, a giant whose anger shakes mountains, leans forward. He wants the mill forged and delivered within 3 days. If Väinämöinen fails, war comes. Not a skirmish, total war. The north will march south and burn everything the wizard has built. Väinämöinen has no choice. He must find Ilmarinen. Ilmarinen's workshop exists nowhere and everywhere. It sits at the edge of the world where the cosmic anvil was forged before time began. Väinämöinen finds him there, hammer in hand, striking metal that glows like captured starlight. The smith listens to the request without interrupting. When Väinämöinen finishes, Ilmarinen sets down his tools. He says he will attempt it, but he warns the wizard the Sampo is not simply a machine. It is a conduit, something alive in its own way. To forge it, he must pour his own will into the metal, his own life force. He may not survive the work, and if he does, he will never be the same. Ilmarinen begins before dawn. He travels to the first field of the world, where grain grows as tall as trees, untouched since creation. He cuts a single stalk and brings it back. Then he descends into the northern depths, where salt crystallizes in caves beneath glaciers, and retrieves a handful of the oldest salt that has never seen sunlight. Finally, he climbs to the highest peak and captures fire from a lightning strike, holding it in a vessel of stone. Each element costs him something. The grain pulls memories from his chest. The salt burns his hands even through the stone. The fire sings in a voice only he can hear, demanding a price he does not yet understand. At the cosmic anvil, Ilmarinen places the grain first. It shatters under the hammer into powder finer than flour. Then the salt. It melts and flows like water, merging with the grain. The fire enters last, and when it touches the mixture, the anvil erupts in light. Ilmarinen swings the hammer again and again. His arms move beyond his control now. The work has taken him. The hammer strikes in rhythm with his heartbeat. Sweat turns to frost on his face. Time distorts. He cannot tell if he has been hammering for minutes or years. As Ilmarinen works, the Sampo shows him the future. He sees harvest stretching endlessly across fields, golden wheat bending in wind. Then the vision shifts. He sees snow so deep it buries forests, children with hollow eyes, starvation, winter that never ends. The Sampo will feed the hungry, yes, but it will also make those who possess it targets. It will cause envy. It will cause wars. Blood will be spilled for its theft. Ilmarinen understands now what the fire wanted, a sacrifice of certainty. He is forging not salvation, but the instrument of his own people's ruin. The Sampo rises from the anvil hole. It is beautiful, a mill of gold and silver and stone, spinning slowly of its own accord. Salt pours from one opening, flour from another, grain from a third. It will never stop. It will feed the north forever. Ilmarinen collapses. His body is changed. His hair has turned white. His hands are marked with burns that will never heal. When he looks at his reflection in the anvil's surface, he does not recognize himself. He has paid the price. He is no longer entirely human. Väinämöinen carries the Sampo north on a sled drawn by reindeer that move without tiring. When he arrives at the maid of Pohjola's hall, she sees it and understands immediately what it is. She accepts it. She accepts him. The wedding happens in darkness, under stars that burn cold. The Sampo is placed in the center of Pohjola's greatest hall. It begins its work at once. Within weeks, the frozen north transforms. Hunger vanishes. The people grow fat and wealthy. No one in Pohjola will ever know poverty again. The land itself seems to bloom as much as the far north can bloom. Väinämöinen has kept his promise. But standing at the boundary between the north and the south, Väinämöinen watches the glow of the Sampo spread across the horizon like a second sun. He understands the true cost now. The mill is a beacon. Everyone will say it. Everyone will want it. The Sampo is not an end to the story. It is the beginning of a new one. Somewhere in the shadows, in depths unknown even to him, other powers have already noticed the light. They are beginning to move. They are beginning to plan. The Sampo, in being created, has made itself the most wanted object in all the worlds. In a distant place beyond the north, beyond even the reach of the stars, something old and hungry sees that light and wakes. It has been sleeping for centuries, but the Sampo's glow has called it. This creature, this force, begins to move toward Pohjola. It will not rest until the mill is its own. And what follows will be a chase across sea and sky, a theft that will break nations, and the scattering of the Sampo's pieces to the ends of the earth. The creation of the mill was never the end of the story. It was only the beginning of war.